most people never become aware of this secret of obtaining massive results and they are living their life below their true potentials. You have to stop searching for success outside yourself. For success is 5% strategy, 95% mindset. It's all about the mind, all about your mind. And the sad truth is, this is the last place the average person will turn to for help. That's because they enjoy conforming without knowing why they are conforming to one another. You see, I've lived there, I've been there. You just have to step out of the mist and you look back and realize that you have been in a mist all this while, having this idea that there's something out there. And when you think about it, that is what most people are looking for. They're looking for an answer outside of themselves, and they're never going to find it. You see, you must think. It's really interesting when you find out that the moment you begin to move in the direction of your dream, something you want, the things, the people, the ideas will start to reveal themselves. Now, there are two important key points that you must come to understand. First, you have to exercise discipline, control your mind. Second is repetition. Always learn to keep the door shut from anything that seek admittance into your mind, not possible benefits at the end. There's a lot of suggestion out there. First one, I believe, and Heavy Brown put it very well when he said, those suggestions may be said by someone, some ignorant person who ran out of research time, and by blindly following such beliefs is to fall into the certainty trap. In other words, your mind will become wide open, and those false ideas will go into your subconscious mind, and that will put you in a negative vibration. And this is what most people are doing unconsciously without knowing why they are doing it. And that is because they never learn to think. Your mind cannot be left wide open. This is where you exercise discipline while you're thinking. Control your mind, perhaps. You see, the universe is not made up of stuff. You're not surrounded by a bunch of things. You are surrounded by a passive, receptive substance which picks up the slightest thought you think and act upon it. Now, of course, you won't feel anything or notice anything happening. But trust me, the seed that fall into the ground shall bear fruits of its own kind, and nothing shall and will stop it. The other is repetition. Continually giving energy to whatever it is you want is important. Now, I'm not talking about those petty wishing or hope. I'm talking about something higher than what you've done, something that is beyond something big. Now, listen, the more convinced you are of achieving it, the more power it becomes of you obtaining it. Ralph Waldo Emerson said, do the thing and you shall have the power. It's important you understand this. You see, you don't need to wait for something to happen before you begin to make the first step. You make the decision, move yourself first. If you make the first step, everything else will take care of itself. Now, there's something important that you must really become aware of when it comes to obtaining massive results is the people you mix with. You see, we succeed or fail as individuals. Now, the idea of success and failure is most misunderstood by almost everyone. They have the idea backward that failure and success is kind of far apart, and they are not far apart. You see, the people we mix with are very much like ourselves. And when you're about to move yourself into that higher state, higher frequency, which is what success really means. For success is continually moving in an upward direction. And those living on a lower frequency of thoughts try to pull you down to their level of thinking. Now, this is not a new idea. We see this happening all the time. You might have experienced it. And those living on a lower frequency of thoughts will be the first to give advice. And any taking person will look at their results and realize that those advice don't work. It's been often said that you judge a person the same way you judge an apple tree by their fruit. You realize that you need to understand that you are the creative center of your universe and you draw from it what you think into it. Now think. There's something in your mind right now. Now I want you to be in a kind of relaxed state and ask yourself, because ideas will come to you always. Am I moving forward or am I copying someone else's results? And always listen to that inner voice and make decisions that tend to be for growth. For there's really no standing still. Either you are going backward or forward. Either you are creating or disintegrating. And you have a free will you can choose. Now don't forget that your success depends on how you use your mind. For it's really interesting when you really get an idea of this. Now stay with me and watch this often. For I'll be back with more important lessons. So bye for now.